Welcome to the Wrestling Still Cool podcast. My name's Cam. That's Mark.
Hey, y'all doing? Appreciate you joining in.
All right,
Wrestling, that's still cool, right?
Right. So this is in regards to the Survivor Series 2020 taking place on November 22nd, and it looks like it will stream live at 7 today, Sunday. Pretty sure this show will probably only go about 2.5 hours because that seems to be the little bit of a trend that they've been having with Thunderdome. It's about 2.5 hours, usually ends at 10 or shortly thereafter. So we're going to go over the card and make our picks and see how it all fares out. And I pulled up this card based on WWE.com's posting of how the match will be, or how the matches are set. We have Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns, which Drew McIntyre was recently named into this match because originally it was going to be Randy Orton. But Drew won the championship on Raw. Which, actually, before we go into that, did you see the gear he had?
Honestly, did not.
Okay, so
I haven't gone back to watch that match yet.
I didn't go back to watch the match. I went back to go watch the entrance because I saw a picture of Drew McIntyre in a kilt, and I wanted to see what the hell happened. So he wore a kilt, and he took a giant sword and put it into the stage, and now they have pyro for him.
Really?
I then found an interview today. Apparently, the sword is owned by someone in the company. Do you know who owns a sword? A very large sword at that.
Triple H.
No, you're close though.
You can't tell me Vince.
It's Vince's.
Really?
Yeah, Triple H and Stephanie got it for him. But yeah, they're like, basically Drew went up to Vince and says, hey, they want me to have a sword. Do you know where I can get one? He goes, I have one in my office, and gave it to him. Yeah, it was Vince's. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was weird seeing the pyro thing's not bad for Drew because I think he deserves it at this point.
Sword in your office that large, and just in general,
he wants to poke people with it.
I guess so. I mean, his real office is in Stanford, so I don't know why he's.
I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's a warrior. Maybe he thinks he's Hercules. I don't know. The pyro and everything looked good for Drew. The kilt and the sword thing threw me off.
Yeah, something ready for him.
So, who do you think will win between this?
In reality, I believe if it's not going to be a DQ, it's going to be Roman.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Roman.
I don't see that Roman is going to lose in where he's at, and what's going on. So
you can't be the tribal chief and lose to Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's going to be that. It's either going to be that or the family or whatever they're calling themselves, the bloodline, are going to beat him down.
Yeah. There's the bloodline's going to be. Oh, you talking about the Usos?
Mm-hmm.
So
Roman and Usos are called the bloodline.
Well, Jimmy came back already.
Well, I don't think he's cleared, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Which bloodline. Jimmy, he can still attack. He just can't take a bump.
Well,
all right. So we're both agreeing on Roman Reigns here.
I don't see how Roman's going to lose any. At the least, it will be a DQ, but I see, Drew losing.
Yeah. Then we got Raw's Women's Champion Asuka versus SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks.
I'm gonna be honest, I would toss it on that. I just assume that's a hard one.
So this goes into the DQ thing. I think if it's a clean win, it's Sasha. And if it's not technically both would involve Sasha winning. The only thing I can think happening is Bailey attacking Sasha, which would technically still be a Sasha win. Asuka would get DQ'd. Yeah. But that's how I think it's going to fare out.
That's pretty much how I would say it. If I had to pick something, I'd say Bailey interferes. And then either it comes into a DQ or it comes into just Asuka winning. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah.
I don't really see Asuka winning this one. I could be wrong, and I'll be okay with being wrong. But we have New Day versus the Street Profits. I have a mixed feeling about this one.
I do. Okay.
Part of me thinks the New Day would win just because they're the old guard and no one's over like the New Day. But at the same time, the Street Profits taking a win over the New Day would boost them.
Yeah, I think that's where this is more of a so-called little bit of a passing of the torch. I think a little bit. And I think it's where you have a team that's Street Profits that have a long ways to go and have a great career, and it's in front of them. And I think this is where there might be that little bit passing of the torch, I think. But New Day, there's a possibility that they'll take the victory because Street Profits in Vince's eyes they may not be ready for that.
Do you think if they combine the team, they would be called the New Profits Day?
No.
I'm going to take the New Day on this one. I'm not going to lie. I'll put in that. I'll take them as a win.
I'll take Street Profits then.
Yeah. Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn is going to dominate that match, man.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Dominate, man.
No, okay. What's your real pick?
Lashley. The only way in the world Zayn's going to win that match is if he pulls some crazy, dirty trick. I mean, severe, crazy, dirty trick. But I'm going to have to go with the safer bet, and that'd be Lashley. I don't think Vince is going to allow Lashley to go down with I just don't see that. But.
I think Zayn's going to sneak a win away. I'm kind of disappointed in the fact that they didn't take advantage of the fact that Zayn and Lashley have had a prior feud and kind of made this a weapons or steel cage or something like that match. But
I mean, it could be an interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
I am intrigued by the match. I guess I don't care who. I just want to see a good match, man. Honestly, it'd be kind of cool to see Zayn win, but I just don't see it happening. But I don't see it being a total squash. I don't see it being. I really there'll be no reason to have a squash. Obviously, our trust in WWE is a little bit different. But not from each other, but obviously just from what.
I'm really disappointed that they didn't let Zayn's group reform now that he came back.
Zayn's group.
Before he got injured, he was in a group where he led, and it was him and Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. I was
Job Squad 3.0.
Yeah. I mean, I hope to see a good match. I kind of see Lashley taking the victory. But honestly, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Zayn pulls out on his trick just to make sure he stays, Vince keeps him in good standing. So, if I was going to put a bet on it, I'd have to go with Lashley, though.
I would love to see Zayn lift up Lashley for the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Yeah.
He has a really good Blue Thunder Bomb. But, all right, so we got Team Raw for the Women's Survivor Series match, and it's Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, Lacey Evans, and Peyton Royce against Lana. No, I'm sorry. Let me reread that. It's Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, Lacey Evans, Peyton Royce, and Lana versus Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and 2 SmackDown superstars not named.
I saw that the other day. Yeah.
Who's even on SmackDown nowadays? So it's Shayna, Nia, Lacey, Peyton Royce, Lana versus Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, and Liv Morgan +2.
I think I'm going for Team Raw on this one. I don't know who the other 2 stars going to be, but they took out Mandy and Dana Brooke, and maybe yes, whatever. It's an injury angle, what I understand, but I'm still going to go for Team Raw. I just have a feeling about that.
I think I know who they're going to put on the SmackDown women's one. Well, one of them that's really obvious to me is Billie Kay. I think they're going to put Billie Kay in there because it's Peyton Royce is on the other side.
That'd be a very obvious one, I believe, too.
The other one that the options would be Tamina, Natalia, Carmella, and that's really it.
I see Carmella possibly doing it.
I can honestly see Tamina and Natalia doing it.
Yeah, that'd be.
Or even Bayley. This is one of those wishful bookings kind of thing. I kind of wish that the other 2 women will be Bayley and Billie Kay. And what I think would happen is Bayley interferes in the Sasha match. Sasha interferes this one and makes Bayley get eliminated.
That'd be very interesting. I mean, well, why not? Yeah, it's good storytelling.
Right. Because I don't know if their feud is complete because I haven't really watched the shows as of late, but
I don't think it's complete. In the long term, I don't think it's complete over the next number of months. I think but it shouldn't be at least.
And this would be the way to continue it.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you continue with it. It's just if you stop that rivalry in the long term, you're making a big mistake.
Okay, so now I'm looking at the Raw. So you took Team Raw on that one, right?
Yeah.
I'll take Team SmackDown on that one. I think it'll be interesting, but I figure we should probably split that one because I'm 50-50 on it, and I'd rather take SmackDown. I was already leaning in that direction anyway.
Yeah.
For the men's 5-on-5 Survivor Series, we have Keith Lee, AJ Styles, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, plus one more Raw superstar that's not named against Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, King Corbin, Seth Rollins, and one SmackDown superstar not named. One name that sticks out to me that's not here on Raw is The Fiend.
It's a very good possibility. I thought there. Oh no, Keith Lee, AJ Styles, Sheamus, Braun Strowman. Is that who you seen?
Yeah.
It's not that. They already filled that spot.
Okay, then WWE hasn't updated their card.
Oh, it's Matt Riddle.
Riddle?
Yeah, he faced in a triple threat match. He faced Jeff Hardy and it was Elias. I think it was Elias, maybe. And yeah, Matt Riddle won that one.
Do you know if they already named the other persons as SmackDown since apparently this is not updated?
No, it's still to be announced. So as far as my knowledge is.
Do you have a pick on either side of this one?
I have a feeling that this is going to go to SmackDown, honestly. And the reason why I say that, for one of the reasons, is because obviously Rollins is in there. More importantly, Jey Uso's in there. I don't see Jey Uso going for the loss in this match. I see it's going to SmackDown. And still have a to be announced. So who's going to be the other one?
For SmackDown, I'm not even sure. Probably even Aleister Black. I can see Aleister Black filling that out. Ziggler, Biggie, maybe Biggie. Ziggler tends to participate in these, and he's on SmackDown, so I'm even leaning more towards Ziggler.
No, not really. I see SmackDown taking this match though.
Yeah,